Where did hobbits come from before the Shire? Imagine a small, peaceful land filled with cozy homes and friendly faces. Now, think about how these tiny beings arrived there and what their origins might be. That's what we're exploring today. Hobbits, as shown in The Lord of the Rings, are not a separate race like elves or dwarves. Instead, they are a branch of humanity, a unique group that developed over many centuries. Their roots trace back to the distant past of Middle-earth, especially in regions called Rhovanion and the Vales of Anduin. Long ago, hobbits lived in areas between the great forest of Mirkwood and the towering Misty Mountains. They were divided into three main groups: the Harfoots, the Stores, and the Followhides. Each group had different looks and ways of life. The Harfoots were the smallest, living in holes dug into hillsides on the lower slopes of the Misty Mountains. They did not wear boots or grow beards. The Stores lived in marshy places near the Gladden Fields, where the Gladden River meets the Anduin River. They were broader and heavier than the others. The Followhides preferred living in the woods under the Misty Mountains. They were taller, fairer, and had more hair. As time went on, especially in the early Third Age, hobbits started moving westward. This was due to the growing threat of Sauron, the Dark Lord. This period is called the Wandering Days because hobbits kept migrating and exploring new lands. The Harfoots were the first to leave their original homes and settled in Eriador, a land west of the Misty Mountains. Records from around the year 1050 of the Third Age show hobbits living in this region. Over many generations, they continued to move and settle in new areas. Eventually, they made the Shire their home, which became the center of hobbit life and culture. The migration and settlement patterns helped shape their physical features and their friendly, adaptable nature. They learned new languages from nearby human groups, which helped them survive and thrive. Their ability to adapt to different environments was key to their success. So, before the Shire, hobbits came from the hills and forests of Middle-earth, moving gradually westward over hundreds of years. Their early days were spent in the hills, marshes, and woods, where they developed their distinct culture and way of life. Their journey from scattered groups to a unified community in the Shire is a story of migration, adaptation, and settling into a peaceful life.